Alright, this is going to be the second video on warranty claims. We're going to do another Lennox warranty claim. We're going to do Mark Caraway, 109 Pie Street. So, starting it all off from the very beginning, we have this is how it all starts. I'm just going to take it from the very beginning of it. We have a dispatch. Customer calls in. We go to qualify. Customer says it's not cooling, or in this case we happen to do a spring PMA. So when we did a spring PMA, we found that the system was low on refrigerant. We key in 109 Pie Street, key that up, Mark Caraway at the very top. We're going to click it in. We're going to go to his dispatches here, and 613, which is his PMA dispatch. Okay, go into documents. And this is the pressures, coil tag, spring PMA right here. So we went ahead and did the spring PMA. When we did, it said recommendations: replace warranty evaporator coil. From there, we have to verify, well, what is his warranty on this specific system? So we go into his equipment, and we see that he has an XC2536, was installed 10/21 of 2014. Okay, 10/21. So he's got 1 year left on warranty. And if you come over here and it says parts warranty 10, it says labor warranty, it says 1. And then it says 10-year parts and labor warranty. It has no. But then when it comes down to this one here, PCO, it says 10-year parts and labor warranty is yes. So this is incorrect in here. I know this particular customer has a 10-year parts and labor warranty, so we're going to actually go find all this stuff. And so now we have to go into documents, but we have to go, there's only 3 documents because we are in the dispatch as opposed to qualify. Go to qualify with this customer. Remember, underneath the blue line will give you that particular customer and pull everything up there. So, if we come over here to location notes, and remember, location notes are there when you are in edit customer. You can actually change location notes here. If you're in qualify, you can't change them in here. I think that, I don't think you can type in there if I'm not mistaken. No, you can't type in there. So you can only type in there when you're in the edit customer screen. So here, when we go into qualify, we're going to look to see if you have a 10-year parts warranty, labor warranty, whatever. If we go into equipment, and if you look at the equipment, it's showing you don't have any labor warranty and you don't have a 10-year labor warranty on the system, except here with the PCO says it has one. But if you go look at the actual location notes, it tells you right here that the customer has a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Needs pre-authorization right here. It says 10-year parts and labor warranty expires 10/18/2024. Well, according to this, it's all wrong. So what we would end up having to do is come in here and double click this one. Actually, that's the wrong one. Double click this one here. And when it says 1 year labor, we'd have to put 10. So somebody actually screwed that up to begin with. And this particular one is actually registered as well. Okay, so you put that in the notes. So then we're going to go ahead and change this one here, which is the condenser. We're going to change it from 1 to 10. So this has been like this for 9 years. Nobody took the time to actually go and change this the way they were supposed to. So one of the things I want to train people to do is when you see something is wrong, go fix the damn thing, okay? And look, double click back in here and it says 10-year parts warranty right here. You got to change it to yes. Okay, go back into here, change this one to yes. 10-year parts warranty, right? Labor warranty, I mean. 10-year parts and labor one, yes. So this is the original coil back in 2014. So it also has a 10-year parts and labor warranty on it. So we put that yes, and we put 10 on the parts on here. We're going to put 10 on labor on there. And it is also registered as well. Save. Now if somebody comes and looks in here, they can actually see what the actual parts and labor warranty is because it's correct in here now. Okay? That's important shit. That I don't know why people don't just fix it. Okay. So taking it from the start, customer called in, or we called him for a PMA because he's got one. We went out there. We found out, go into dispatches, that the system was low on refrigerant, right? Because we go into his actual service contract, the actual invoice that we did. So from here, we have to create a purchase order in order to purchase the coil. Taylor and Tyler, how may I help you? Yes. Nothing at all at this point in time. I'm doing some recordings right now. I'll give you a call or a text you. I got to get you an installation date. That's it. And that's pretty much all.
Okay, sounds good. And I can talk to you earlier in the
No,
morning.
not a problem. Not a problem.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Nichols. I got to make sure that I remember that. Nichols. All right, going back here. So we're going to go ahead and take, going through the process. Nichols. Install. I got to make sure I do that. All right. We have to create a purchase order. So let's go to this particular invoice right here. We go view order parts. There were no parts ordered on this particular invoice because it's the spring PMA. That's why there's no parts ordered on it. Do you wish to change it? The answer is no. Let's go to the next invoice on 6/13. View ordered parts. No parts ordered on it. What we're looking for is we're looking for the actual invoice and dispatch where the part was ordered. View ordered parts on the next one up, and here are your parts for it, okay? And if you look here, this particular one, we ended up ordering a part. They sent the wrong part. Then we had to get a vendor credit for that part. When that part was sent back, it had some scratches on it, so they wouldn't take it back. And we had to get another purchase order in order to get the right coil, because they sent me the wrong one to begin with. So now I had to purchase a coil that was actually the wrong coil, and because the guy scratched it, they won't take it back. So it ends up being 27608 is the purchase order for that particular job. So 27607 is the purchase order for that particular one. So the coil that needs to be replaced is being used 27607. We take the model and serial number of the system, put it into the descriptions in here. I'll go ahead and open it up. That way you can just see it. This is the purchase order. And this is your description of everything. Then you put warranty Lennox because it's a Lennox coil. Warranty Lennox is what you're actually using. You put the job name in, all that kind of stuff for your purchase order, who's picking it up, 109 Pie Street up at the top right here. Once we purchase that coil, when that coil comes in, it has a model and a serial number on it. We put the model and the serial number of the new coil that comes in. So 9 years later, that model number could be, one letter off or something like that. So we actually have to put the model and serial number of the coil that actually came in. We have to put it here, not the coil that we are replacing. This is the coil that actually is coming in that replaces that coil. Invoice number at the bottom. Okay, for Lennox. So now we got the coil in. So now we have got a dispatch in order to install that particular coil. We have to ask the customer to call Complete Care to get a pre-authorization number to replace the coil. He calls and gets a pre-authorization number, and then we go ahead and we get that pre-authorization number right there, okay? One of the things that you want to make sure of is that pre-authorization number is in that dispatch and on your invoice as well too. Now, this particular one is through Complete Care, which I'm going to have to see if I can get into that, which I believe I can, but we'll see where we go. All right. Following this spreadsheet right on over here, I purchased the coil for $778.60. Devin got the coil. The invoice number of that particular PO is there. He went and did the job, got the coil, brought the coil back. The coil's sitting in the warehouse here. Part returned to the supply house. The answer is yes. It was sitting in the warehouse, so that gets put yes there. I'm going to fill yes out to these as well, too, because I know they actually got here because I had them in my hand. And we're going to make sure those are done yes. Okay? All right. Lennox claim number. So we did a claim number. The claim number is for the part by itself with a vendor credit of VC27607. So on this line, you can see it's blacked out on this part because this is Rude up here and this is Lennox down here. Lennox will have a claim number because it says Lennox claim number. Rude will not have a claim number because that's not the way they do their processing. Okay? Return filed. Okay? Vendor credit. What's your vendor credit number? Got it right there. Vendor credit invoice. Well, I haven't got the vendor credit back. So, since I haven't got the vendor credit back, then I don't have an invoice number. So, return filed is for Lennox, and the answer is yes. I filed for it because I went ahead and went to Lennox's website right here. See if I got it pulled up still. You go to Lennox Pros on it. You sign in. You go to warranty. You go to create a claim right now. So when you create that claim, you are creating a claim to do the warranty part for that particular system. Okay? And if I go 27, what was it? Vendor credit 27607. There it is right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and view it. Click on it here. And there is your actual. This shows me that I went ahead and I did the credit for the part by itself. Now we're going to get to the labor part of it. I printed that out. I actually have it in my file, my pack right here for that particular job. So this wipes off the purchase of the coil itself for $607. So if you don't do this part, you just cost me $607. Okay? So this is extremely important that you make sure that you do the vendor credit on here for that particular part so I can get my $607 back. If not, they're not going to credit it back. And you only have a certain amount of time before you can do this, and then they're not crediting you. So you got to be on your P's and Q's in doing this position. All right. We have a pre-authorization number right here. We have a contract number right here. So we got into the little red part right over here. Boom. Okay. Now, uploaded all documents. Well, yes, I uploaded all the documents. So how do I know I uploaded all the documents? Well, let's go look. Let's get out of here. I go into my save pics to email down at the bottom here. I go to 109 Pie Street, and there are my 4 documents that I am going to upload into there. So the answer is yes, I uploaded all my documents. That's what that means. Upload all documents, save. Boom. They're sitting right there. Okay, actually, it's down here. Sorry about that. Authorization number is here. Contract number is here. Now this was Complete Care. Okay? CC Complete Care. Protection Plus Complete Care. I don't know if I know how to do it. I don't know if I know where Complete Care is. Let's just give it a shot. Is it in with this because it is Lennox? Let's just go in. Let's just see. I don't know the answer to it, to be perfectly honest with you. Complete Care. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go right here first for the the internet crap. And then we are going to look straight on down here, and we're going to look for Complete Care. Got Protection Plus right here. And I may not be able to do this because I don't know where the Complete Care is. This is not something I do on a normal basis. But yet, I'm doing a training video on it. So you're learning as I'm learning. So I don't see anything on a Complete Care on my actual deal here. So is Complete Care through Lennox? If I hit warranty on it and I hit, it's not Comfort Shield, but is Comfort Shield the same as Complete Care? Let's just click into it and let's just see if Comfort Shield took over Complete Care at one point in time, or is it completely different? How would I know that? I'm going to take my contract number and I'm going to look it up on Comfort Shield and just see. I don't know the answer, so we're going to find this out together here. Either that or I can't go any further with it, and I'll have to do all the research on Complete Care. So Complete Care was a 10-year labor warranty company that we used, 8 years ago. So I personally have never done a Complete Care form. I did a Protection Plus one the other day. I've done the Comfort Shield one. Now we're using JB warranties, and that's another different one. But AG is the company that pretty much processes a lot of all this stuff. So they're pretty much one company kind of. So let's go to Manage Claims right here, and we're just going to find out if this contract number has anything to do with Comfort Shield at all. Okay, I don't know if it will or not. We'll find out in a second though, if this thing ever can get where it needs to go. If not, this will end this video as disappointing. Alright, so we are going to review all claims. We're going to go, let's submit a claim. Contract number. So we're going to highlight our contract number here, and like I said, this may not pull up. Copy it. I'm going to paste it in here. And we're just going to hit search with that number and see if it pulls up anything. I'll be damned. It does pull up something. Mark Caraway. So look at this. It pulls up Mark Caraway, installation of the system, 10/18, 10/21 of 2024. So Complete Care is the exact same damn thing as Comfort Shield. I didn't know that, so we just figured this out. So now I can do a warranty on Comfort Shield. On Comfort Shield. So I'm going to click on here because it's an evaporator coil I'm replacing. I click the CH3342B one. I'm going to hit create a claim on it. Claim number is right here. They got a claim number on it, $99 deductible. We click it. We hit next. The equipment you selected does not match. Wait. Let's go back. Yeah, it's something about the equipment we selected does not match. It don't make no sense. Alright. Dealer invoice number. Dealer invoice number again. Let's go to ESC, and we're gonna go to qualify. We're gonna type in 109 Pie Street, and we're gonna use Complete Care up at the top right here. This is the actual dispatch for Comfort Shield, which is the open one where the blue line is right here. We're gonna go into it. This is going to be the dispatch where we're going to use to make an invoice, and we're going to use this invoice number 164. What was it? 778. We're going to copy it. Now I can get out of ESC, and we're going to paste that, and we're going to put CC on here as Comfort, Complete Comfort. Okay, which again is the same thing now as Complete Comfort Shield. Invoice is submitted by Eric. Date of failure is, if I go to my PO says 6/16, but what does my actual, let's go back to qualify, let's go to 109 Pie Street. 109 Pi. You got to get these addresses right. I mean, these dates right, too. So if you go back to dispatches, my first dispatch was on 6/13, and that's when we actually found it. So I go back in here, and I go to my date of failure, which is going to be 6/13/2023. Date of service, 6/13. Date of annual maintenance, 6/13. Submit annual reports, documents, annual maintenance document, choose file. Where are you going to choose it from? Well, damn it, you're going to go choose it from the choose file. You just pulled it over here. Save pics. You're going to go into 109 and you're going to go to Spring PMA. You're going to upload that one because that's the annual maintenance document. Upload it. You're going to go back into here. Click it again. Document type. Parts order invoice. Choose here. Choose file. Complete care warranty. Spring PMA. Pie Street. Replacement coil invoice. You're going to hit that one. Upload that. Go back in here. I got 4 documents to upload. Because I just want them to have freaking everything so that they don't turn me down. Lennox return form. Boom. Click that. Double click it. Upload it. Back in here again. Document type. I'm just going to put other document. Choose a file. And complete care warranty right here. So I'm giving them everything. Upload that. Everything's uploaded there. Problem complaint. Not cooling. Found leaking coil. Alright. Service tech was Matt. Select repair performed. Breaker, condenser, dryer, evaporator coil leak right there. Replaced indoor coil right there. And then we're going to put finished on it. And how many hours does it give you for an evaporator coil? You go back to this form. You go find an evaporator coil on the form. Blower wheels, blowers, capacitors. Here's a coil. Air handler. It's got 3 on it. Okay. Let's see if there's a different coil just to make sure. Burners, kits, circuit boards, combustions, heat chambers, motors, control modules, fans, gas heat. This is probably going to be it. Pressure switches, temperature controls, transformers, air sensors, heat pump, control, accumulator, capacitor, burners, capacitor, and then it says a coil right here, and it says 3 as well here for air conditioning system. Residential maximum coil 3. Alright. So hours work 3. So it's giving you $375 to replace the coil. Submit a parts order invoice. We already did that, but like I said, we're just going to go ahead and do it again. Ain't no big deal. You don't want them to turn you down because of that shit. Because you uploaded in the wrong spot. You know, they're going to turn you down. So now you got a part number on here. Well, what's your part number? Well, hell, I got the part number right over here. So I'm going to click into it. And I am going to go, my part number is going to be a CH3542B2F. Copy it. Put my part number in here. I'm going to paste it. And then my description is going to be evap coil. Brand is Lennox. Quantity is 1. What is the price of it? Well, I'll go right over here. Price of it was $778.60. All right, tax total bump 778.50. Now, that is your parts. Submit a parts order invoice right there. So I've got that up here, but literally it should be right back down here because this should be probably a parts and labor warranty with a markup on it, okay? So I'm just going to take that CH35, I'm going to put my part number right here, okay? I'm going to go ahead and copy it. And all they're going to do is they're not going to give you anything for the part right here, but they'll give you a markup for this right here. That's all. I mean, so having it in two places really doesn't make a difference. But I will tell you, if you don't put it here and you put it up there, then they're not going to give you anything for down here, and they won't give you anything for up there. So you make sure you put it in the correct places. If not, you're done. So price is $778.60. And what they're going to do is, and the markup's going to be 25%, so you're going to have to do 778.60 times 25%, which is 194.65, 194.65. You're going to add that. So, see, this is adding all this stuff together, but they're just going to go, I'm not paying you for the part because, you know, you have a parts warranty. Refrigerant. How many pounds of refrigerant did you use? We used 8 pounds of refrigerant. Price per pound. Now you got to find out what, you know, how much are they going to give you price per pound? Do I really know how much they're going to give me? Don't at this point in time, but let's see if I can figure it out real quick. Let's see, upgrade fees, tier 1, tier 2 limited. So this is the Comfort Shield one. So this is all back from Protection Plus. I mean from Complete Care. So I don't have any paperwork, I don't believe, back from 8 years ago from Complete Care. So I don't know, let's just say, let's see if it'll, I'm going to put $32 per pound. Refrigeration price exceeds allowed amount. Okay, there you go. It's giving you an answer. All right, so let's see. Let's do 30. Tab it. They give you $30 a pound though. Okay, let's try 31 a pound. It does not. Please enter a valid price, 31. All right, so go to 30. All right, so it accepts $30 a pound for there. So. All right, let's say 10 pound. All the refrigerants out of it. There you go. Tax. Boom. So it's giving you $300 on refrigerant. There you go. Trip diagnostic fee, $85. It's giving you that. So it's saying $1,734. Now look, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to X this one out because I know they're not going to give me $778 for a coil because that's good. That's just wrong, you know. But if they give me the refrigerant, and they give me the $195 on the markup of the coil, you know, I make $955 to replace that coil under 10-year parts and labor warranty. That's not bad. I mean, I would charge a customer about the same price, so I'm not doing bad on this. Considerations, I mean, there's really nothing for me to put in here, you know, as far as that's concerned in considerations. So if you have something in here that you need to explain to them or something like that, then in your considerations you want to put something in there. Hey, please consider XYZ in there so that they may do it, you know. So there you go. You submitted the claim. All right, everything's in here. All right, let's see up at the top. There's, all right, please correct the following errors. Markup exceeds allowed amount. Okay, let's go look. Markup exceeds the allowed amount. So it's saying right here, the markup. So let's go markup. So let's look. See, again, this is Complete Care. This is not Comfort Shield for back there. So, all right, what if I did 20%? What if I did, let's try it. I don't know. Well, let's see what this says, because it may be the same. I thought it was 25%, but let's see. Alright, so what it's saying is, saying 25% markup is authorized for parts greater or equal to $150. Alright, for tier 1-2 shows table, 40% markup is authorized for parts $100 US and 25% markup authorized for parts greater or equal to $100 and less than $150 CAD, and 25% markup is authorized for parts greater or equal to $150. Refrigerant will be covered per claim at the lesser of Lennox cost per pound with up to 50% markup. The maximum per pound reimbursement rate set below fourth top-offs are not covered as a statement repair. Upgrades include leak repair, labor only covered as a standalone. So, what is the markup? It says, it told me on here, please correct the following errors. Markup exceeds allowed amount. Alright? Which my markup that I have is a total of $195. So I don't know if I can change this. I don't think I can. So we'll have to go back into it. Alright? So let's do it here. CH35, CHX35, CHX35-42B. Part description, evap coil. Brand is Lennox. And I'm thinking what it was saying in there, that maximum of $150. 778.60, I think is what it was. 778.60. Markup per part, and I'm gonna say 150. And I'm gonna hit click on that one. And let's see. Let's go ahead and hit next on it. Alright, so it processed it with $150 as the maximum that I could get as a markup on that part. So it's processing $910 on here. So submit the claim. Your claim has submitted into our system. Print a copy of it right here. Your claim number is right there. So you're going to come over here to this form, and you're going to put your claim number over here, right? Boom, claim number right up at the top, which is going to be 216 46165 4646. Shit, come on, Eric, get the right one. 46165. All right. What was the total amount? It was $910 and something. 10.65, I think is what it was. That's all right. I'll get it in 2 seconds here. I'm gonna go ahead and print that. Print it, and it's gonna tell me a total 910 even. So I will go back here, and I will take my 65 cents off. 0, 0. And then, what is my Comfort Shield? What is my ESC invoice number? So my invoice number, if I go into now, come on, get away from there. Now I've got to go into 109 Pie Street with my Qualify. Okay, I got to go into Complete Care. I got this invoices open right here because it's 6/16 when all this stuff took place. I now have a dispatch of 164,778. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to copy it. I'm going to create an invoice, and the invoice number is going to be CC for Complete Care. And then paste the dispatch number there, And we're gonna change service to residential install. Actually, we'll put in a warranty down at the bottom. And salesperson Eric, clerk Eric. Item. Type in 10-year. If you type in 10-year, it's going to come up at the top, warranty all labor right here. And you're going to put right here. I'm going to go ahead and put the authorization number, which is right here. Copy that. Copy it. Authorization number, boom. Come on, get over where I want you to be. Paste. Make the A where it's supposed to be. And I'm gonna put replace coil. And then total over here is gonna be $910. And we are gonna copy the invoice number, right click, copy it. We're going to save it, we're going to file and post to QuickBooks. It's in the same month because I'm posting it today. And we're going to post it. And then we're going to take that same, and we're going to come over here and we're going to post that invoice right here as well too. So there's my invoice number. So now we are waiting for, is it posted to QuickBooks? The answer is yes. So this is posted to QuickBooks right here. So now I can take this one here. All I'm waiting for now on this particular one is for Comfort Shield to give me my money. And then when they give me my money, I can change this pink one for pending and make it black and change my lettering to white and then bring it up top, cut and insert it above all the way at the very top up here. And it's out of my way after they pay me. And then I'm only working on what we're doing down here. So we just did a complete warranty for Mark Caraway, and by doing this process here, keep in mind this is how important this is. $778.60 is, I am depending on you to do the warranty claim for the part in QuickBooks, in Lennox Pros, so when you return the part via the internet, not physically returning the part unless they actually want it, but doing the paperwork on returning the part, that allows $778 not to be spent. So I saved $778 because if you didn't do that damn form, it cost me $778, okay? Then if you didn't complete this over all the way to the very end of it and upload all the information that you needed to upload and verify the authorization number and the contract number and did we install it and the dates that it's installed and when it's installed and do all that work and then finish the form that we just did, now it's $910. Well, my guys went and did this job, so whether I get paid or not, the customer's happy. I'm not happy if you don't do this work and I don't get my $910. So this $910 plus $778, that's $1,600 on that one customer right there. If you don't do your work properly, you just cost me $1,600. So every single line item is exactly the same way. So this is a lot of money that is sitting here on this form that if you are not attention to detail and doing all the little bitty things that need to be done on this form, that is a lot of freaking money you are costing me by not doing your job properly. So I will be on you like white on rice, being that I've got this shit all situated and in the right order and organized in here, and I'm doing videos on it to show you how to do this damn thing. The only excuse you have by not doing this is you're too damn lazy to do it, and you won't be here long not doing it. That's a fact. So I need all this stuff kept up. This is why I'm doing these videos, so that you can see every process of this and how important that what you are doing and follow through with every little thing on here. So Mark Caraway now, I've got this, which, why do I have an orange for him? So this is a little extra to throw in there for you. When we scheduled for the coil to be replaced, the orange form we have right here is called a packet. And because it's orange, that says, hey, warranty. Warranty means I need you to bring this coil back, telling the installers, I need you to bring this coil back, and I have got to do warranty paperwork on this particular coil, okay? When we make a packet, there's an invoice, and then the invoice, which the invoice is right there, okay? The invoice gets done, well, the invoice is put in the packet. The orange sheet right here literally gets put in the top folder keeper up on the wall, kind of right here by me up at the top. I'm sorry, the bottom one, not the top one. And then that stays there until the guys go and install the coil and bring the coil back. When they turn the invoice in, well, the invoice is in a packet, and the packets look like this. So these are the packets. So this, when we start off, is the invoice and everything in there. A packet has, for warranty, has this paperwork on it, has the invoice on it. So when the guys go do the job, they fill the invoice out, they bring the money back in if we have money, and put the check in here or authorization number or whatever. And then when they bring it back in, their job now is to take this and put it on the door of this office up at the top. Then when the girls come in the next day, because the guys are normally turning this in late, they pull this out and they do the paperwork to process the invoice inside there. And then she goes and pulls this, finds this in her bottom one there that says current jobs on it. She pulls this out and puts this in the packet with it, so that everything is together. And then from there, whoever is doing this job has a PO of a coil that's purchased, that they are, if they're not giving the PO, somebody else is giving the PO. They've got to follow up through Lennox and through Coburn's, and they have to know what jobs are being installed on the board. They have to follow everything in the company, is kind of what it boils down to. If they don't follow everything that's going on, if they stick their head up their ass and just kind of wait for shit to fall in their lap, they're going to be way behind. So you got to know what is going on every day. What jobs are being done? Is it a warranty job? Do they have 3-year labor warranty, 5-year labor warranty, 10-year labor warranty? Is it a part that's under warranty or not? You got to know, so that when Terry is doing the invoices, that invoice gets processed through. She can't process an invoice unless you receive the POs. So you should know if it's a PO, whether it's a warranty PO or not. If it's a warranty PO, you need to have it on the sheet right here. So you need to follow this on a daily basis and know what's going on a daily basis, and not wait for it to fall in your lap. When you get finished with this part, this whole packet kind of stays together, and now it's completed. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in here. Where's my format? Right here. Which is this purple one right here, and it says waiting on vendor credit payment, parts claimed for warranty. So this right here is all done. I'm just waiting for money now, so I'm sticking it in here waiting to get paid on it. After I get my money on it, then I can go in here and I can take this, and then I can go file it in the customer's file. And then that particular one will be done. Once it's done, once I get paid, I turn that into black, bring it up top, cut and insert that copied cell up there, done. Go to something else. Alright, this is the conclusion of the next warranty invoices and warranty claims for, in this case, a Lennox particular part. So this is video 2 or 3 or however far I am on this. Thank you.